right, thank you very much. So good morning, everybody. And it is my great pleasure today to be here with you, with all my colleagues involved in climate change and forestry. And really, I heard about FASTER when I was myself participating to a twinning project. And I would like to say this occasion to congratulate my colleagues for being successful for attracting funding in the context of twinning projects. So really, this is a good achievement, and I would like here to congratulate them for this. So now I'm speaking on behalf of our Minister of Higher Education and Scientific Research, being at the head of the UGPO, which is the unit of, in French, in fact, l'unité de gestion des projets par objectif. So UGPO was created in the context of Horizon 2020. And of course, we are expecting now to move to Horizon Europe, hopefully if really we succeed to reconduct our association under the frame of the program Horizon Europe. So we are in fact your partner through the European Union framework programs. And so I am Helmi Mardassi and the Director General of this unit. So as you know, dear colleagues and dear friends, investment in research and innovation is skyrocketing. It evolved from 5 billion euros to as much as 100 billions. And this important rise in the funding reflect the huge interest of Europe in making the research more impactful into the socio-economic sector. And through the years, also Tunisia has developed its relationship with Europe, which has reached a culminating point with the association to the program Horizon 2020. And as such, we are really requested to ensure a good governance of the programs too, so that we can be able to attract more and more funds. Also, we have to defend also the priorities in Tunisia and to make them, let's say, in line with those of the European Commission. Also, our role at the UGPO is to inform our colleagues, the actors of the RNI system in Tunisia, and also prompt them to participate to European funding. We would like also to work hand in hand with the industrial sector, which is requested also by our officials since many years now, as research have to be impactful on socio-economic sector. And also we would like to reinforce our positioning in the national research and innovation, our national research and innovation system in the European research area. So these really are requirements, and our association, we have to fulfill all these conditions through our association to the European Union. And so this is why the UGPO has been created in 2016, and which is the national coordinator of European programs. It is under the umbrella of the Ministry of Higher Education and Scientific Research. And of course, we have a deep and tight link with the delegation of the European Union in Tunisia, of course, under the high patronage of the European Commission. So our organization consists in fact, in a group working, of course, at the core level of the Ministry of Higher Education and Scientific Report, and we are managing a network which consists of national contact points, which are your partner in searching and informing about the programs underway from the European Commission. We have, of course, our scientific advisors, which try to reconcile our priorities with those of the European Union, we also endeavor to make our research in a form of a number of réseaux thematic networks. And of course, we rely on our diaspora. And of course, also we have a huge network of, let's say, next door people who provide help to researchers, which are institutional focal points. So we are dealing with all these actors in order to maximize and to enhance participation to the European program of funding. And during our evolution of this UGPO, we have, let's say, benefited of an important support from the European Union, which is the EMORI program, which aims at promoting the international visibility of the Tunisian airline system, ensure also sustainability of the governance body, which is the UGPO, and of course, try to make the association as a lever for prosperous socio-economic sector. So the EMORI program is about 3 million euro. And of course, we would like through this program, which is a 2-year program, and then now we have an extra year, of course, as most of the programs has benefited with extension because of the pandemic, of course. So we are dealing with all these aspects under also the support and the funding of EMORI. So now, with all these means put in place, really, I would like to say that the participation of Tunisia to the 8th framework program was really successful. We have had 598 proposals, of which 452 were eligible. We have signed 71 contracts. 54 institutions have participated to the program with an overall financing of 12.21 million euros, and this yields a 16.15% success rate. So let's say this is less far behind the European countries, of course, but as a new participant, as new associated countries, and in comparison to Arabic countries, Tunisia is in a poor position and have even improved its position from the 3rd country in the 7th framework program to become the leading country in terms of financing, followed by Jordan, by Morocco, by Egypt. So this is really something that one should be proud of. And this has been also acknowledged by the members of the General Directorate of Research and Innovation at Brussels. And also, we have also performed, we've been the best at performing Tunisia with regard to those countries that have been associated with us at the same time, namely Georgia and Armenia. We have had the most financing, the most signing grants, and also the most partnerships with countries. And this, of course, put us and place us in a good position to face the new financing program, which is Horizon Europe, which is endowed with 95.5 billion euros. And of course, this is a huge, let's say, challenge for us, because we need to consolidate our positioning in the European area of research, and we need once again to attract much more funding and to ensure much more partnerships through and under this program. So Horizon Europe, in fact, is a continuum of Horizon 2020 with some peculiarities, but these peculiarities are really very important because Europe is tended to be much more innovative. Investment in innovation is a huge, and it has been, let's say, entire pillar has been dedicated to innovation. You see here the structure of Horizon Europe, and for those who are familiar and acquainted with Horizon 2020, you see there are still 4 pillars. We have pillar 1, which encourage and try to reach higher excellence levels for European institutions through a number of financing programs. Of course, we have pillar 2, for which Tunisia has participated the most, with many clusters involved in health, cultural creativity, inclusive society, and of course, climate, energy, and mobility, which is, let's say, a seminal aspect of Horizon Europe. And we have also, of course, the Joint Research Center, which is important, the think tank of the European Commission, and which offers a number of services. And pillar 3, as I said before, is one of the most important aspects of Horizon Europe compared to Horizon 2020, and is now occupies a number of, let's say, financial chain, the most important of which is the European Innovation Council, which has attracted really more attention from officials throughout the European countries, including in March 17, the intervention of the president of France, trying to prompt the French companies, SMEs, and private sector to participate to these huge funding, which is about 13 billion euros, to encourage SMEs to get funding and to go very, very rapidly to markets. And all these funding opportunities, of course, as an associated country, Tunisia is, of course, eligible to all of this. We have the 4th, of course, pillar, which is widening participation and strengthening the European research area. And I know FASTER have benefited, of course, of twinning funding in this context. And I would like to seize this occasion to invite my colleagues and the consortium to put your expertise and your know-how in fund to try to participate again under Horizon Europe. And this is, let's say, a gate to have maybe and I hope to get a team and project, and why not? So this is something important to consider, because you could never compete for a team, and if you would have never had before 1 or 2 twinning projects. So you are in the good way for this. So really, I encourage you to look from this side and try to also include and to transfer your knowledge, and also to help your colleagues at the institution working on the fields of food, bioeconomy, to try to participate. And please bear in mind that if you have one project, you are in a better position to have more and more projects, because the European Commission it's important to show that you have had already projects, so you are even more positions to have more projects. So I say this occasion to let you know about this, and this is our role at the UGPO, of course. And about other news also of Horizon Europe, there are 5 missions, and adaptation to climate change is really a seminal also aspect for you, as also you can participate, and also the health of soil and also food. And here it's my pleasure also to let you know that we have recently, under the leadership of our scientific advisor, Mr. Moez Hanin, we have also launched our RISO thematic network food. So I anticipate that really under Horizon Europe, you can certainly attract more fund, being now under of course this network. This will make easy the of course the consortium establishment of new consortium to participate to European funding. So take your chance, please, and take a look at Horizon Europe and at all the opportunities that are offered to you. At the UGPO, we are here to help you, to assist you, to inform you, and please follow us at http Horizon 2020 Tunisia, and of course, try also to get in touch and in contact with all NCPs whose address will be found at this site. So thank you very much for your attention. And once again, it has been a great pleasure for me to be with you here in this brokerage event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Helmi. Thank you very much for this inspiring presentation, providing a lot of opportunities for the future.